So the first time that you log in with your account associated with your agency, you will see a map. It may look slightly different than this, depending upon which tribes are sending their data to the public website. To establish your site, now that you've got your agency and your account, you click on Secure Dashboard in the upper right, and this takes you to the dashboard specific to your site. And as you can see, the map is totally blank, and the monitor quick view showing the last 24 hours of data from the monitors at your site is blank, because the first thing we have to do is establish our site. So the navigation tree on the left shows you different options, and if you click on them, they open up. The first thing to point out is the help button down here in green in the lower left corner. If you click that, that will open up a new tab in your web browser, and it will open up the page that's relevant to whatever you're looking for in Crest. So now that we've got the user's guide in hand, we go back to Crest and the tab where we have Crest open, not the user's guide. And if you click on agency, you could see there's organizations, and we are the ITEP2 organization. In your case, it would be your tribal agency, your site, and we do not have a site yet. Now, if you have a tribal agency code that's registered in AQS, and all federally recognized tribes do, then this button over here, Import Sites from AQS, could be very useful for you if you already have a site established in AQS. That is the preferred thing to do, because once you establish your site and your monitors in AQS, all you do is click this button to import the site information, and then go to the Monitors tab and import the monitor information that you have in AQS. Because ITEP2 is not a tribal air agency, I cannot set up a site in AQS and import the site from AQS here, but I can manually add the site. So I just want to make sure that I read the user's guide, so I'm going to click down here on Help, and when I click there from a page in Crest, it opens up the help pages that are appropriate for that screen. So it opened up Site Management, and I see the user can click on the Edit to edit a site, or Add to create a new site. Both actions will load the site edit page as shown here. And you could see that it tells you what information is required. So let's go back and do this within Crest. So we do have a site ID. In this case, it is 9001, and we're going to call this site name ITEP Training. And the AQS site ID is 9001, and we have both your site ID and the AQS site ID just in case you have a particular site ID yourself. I'm going to liberally add comments. This is really a good habit to get into so that everything that you do is logged. And I'm going to select this location on the map. And I have to zoom in. Here we are. Click there. That's close enough. Now, this whole new panel opens up for the monitors. Crest is saying, okay, now that you've got a site, what about the monitors at that site? So here you see this Import Monitors from AQS button. In order for that to work, I have to add the city and state and county and zip code. So I will do that. Coconino County. I'm going to say Save, and I have to sometimes scroll down to the Save button. And now when I click on Import Monitors from AQS, hooray! Because I had already set these up in AQS for this AQS site ID, it will know, okay, look in AQS for this site ID and import all the monitors that are established. So now you can see that these are the monitors that I have already set up in AQS, and I can import them. So I am going to select PM10 and the MEP parameters. But right now we're focusing on MET and PM10. So I'm going to say import selected. Woo! And now the good thing is that, in AQS, you have the parameter. So 61101, you have the parameter in AQS for wind speed. But then you also have the method code. And there are quite a few method codes associated with each parameter. And you need to make sure, in order for the data to get into AQS from CREST, that you're using the same method code. So the method codes here are already what is set up in AQS. And you can see for PM10, this is a POC3, and it has the method of 079. And now we have our site monitors set up.